Good morning, students. Students, I am Kuldeep Singh. Today I am going to explain class 10th, the fresh topic, chapter 9, that is household circuits. Students, this topic is very essential in your life, is very important. If we are aware about the electricity, then we can be safe at our home. First of all, we know the things which can hurt us, which can make our life in danger. So if we know about all those things, then we can be safe, we can be treated in a good manner. First of all, in a household circuit, the transmission of power from the generating station to the consumer, as this topic is not in our syllabus, they have reduced. So we can start from the second topic. There is a power of the distribution to a house. From the generating station, electricity from the generating station, when it comes to our house, then firstly it comes in our meter box, that is kWh meter, and after from the meter box it comes to the main switch in our house. So first of three wires are there. One is live wire, second one is neutral wire, and third one is earth wire. But we are not much familiar about the earth wire. What is the main function of the earth wire? We are not much aware. But if we know more about the earth wire, then we can be safe ourselves, our appliances and our whole house. We can be safe if we are connect the earth wire properly in our meter box as well as in our all the appliances. First, to supply the earth electric power to a house from the city station, either overhead by the wires or either from the cable poles or underground cables are used. It has a three wires are there. So three wires are called as, first one is a live wire, which is called as phase wire we can say, which brings the current. This is the first wire. Second one is a neutral wire, and third one is a earth wire. Students, some are using neutral wire as a earth wire, but no, this is a quite difference between the neutral wire and the earth wire. So neutral wire complete the circuit, whereas live wire bring the current, that is positive current are there. So you know, when live wire and neutral wire by mistake or by chance it can be joined together, then what happen? Fluctuation is there, or we can say the shock is there, like that is there. So first of all, need to know the things that first neutral wire and earth wire are connected together. Two wires, live wire and earth wire, they are connected together because they are having a same potential. This ICSE can ask the question, name the wire which has a same potential, that is a neutral wire and earth wire. Then live wire, function of the live wire has a same potential. Live wire, also called the phase wire, carries current. It brings the current from the source to the distribution box, while neutral wire of the return of the current, and we can say it complete the circuit. It can take the electrons to complete the circuits. Before connecting the cable to the pole, from the pole to the meter box, the company fuse is there, but we are not using this company fuse in our houses. Company fuse is not there. Before the meter, the cable direct coming from the transformer. There is no any kind of, we can say, cut from there in the this cable. So company fuse we are not using. So they have asked, they asked that only the authorized person can be handled to that company fuse, but in our custom there is no like that here in our area, that type of fuse we are not using. So according to the after that meter box, the electricity direct comes to our main switch, or we can say it is MCB. MCB full form is miniature circuit breaker is there. The kWh meter is usually mounted in front of outside the wall of the house. No, this time it is outside in the streets. And ELB to a main switch, ELCB means earth leakage circuit breaker is there. In the main switch is connected to both the live wire and the neutral wire. One is main switch and second one is a normal switch, which we can use for the on or off the fan or our appliances. One is main switch and one is normal switch. Difference: there is a difference between the main switch and the normal switch, that is we use for the switch of the fan or other appliances like that. Main switch has a double pole. It has a double pole. Double pole means it can disconnect. This main switch can if we switch off the main switch, it can disconnect the live wire as well as the earth wire. Double pole means it disconnect earth, live wire and neutral wire. Whereas the switch only disconnect the live wire. This is the main difference between the main switch and the switch. In the meter box, we have connected that. Next video we will discuss that always we are using the switch in the live wire. Why? It is a very important question and we will discuss it. So the main switch is a double pole switch and has a iron covering. On the iron covering we used to connect the earth. On the meter iron covering we have connected the third wire, that is a earth wire. Live wire and neutral wire come to our house, whereas the earth wire is connected with the covering of the meter. Then consumer is used to connect after the kWh meter. Now house wiring. House wiring is not in our syllabus, connection is not our syllabus. So next one is a fuse, which is very important topic. Fuse. Students, we know that we use a fuse. This is the fuse. We have read a main fuse. This is about the main fuse, and is connected with the live wire after the kWh meter before the main circuit. The fuse protect the circuit by, what is the function of the fuse? First of all, it protect our circuit and it blow off the circuit when current is exceed from the normal unit. So how much electricity comes to our house? First of all, how much electricity comes, how much kilowatt comes to our house, or how much volt comes to our house? Do you know? So it is 220 volt come to our house. Every circuit, every appliance got a 220 volt, because, and it is connected in which combination? Our appliances are connected in which combination? Series combination or parallel combination? It is connected in parallel combination, not in series. If it is connected in series, then if one appliance is damaged or fused, the other will not work out. So all are, if one is damaged in our house, it is usually, if one is damaged, others are working, because it is connected in parallel series. So first of all, when the current exceed the current carrying capacity of the fuse due to circuit being either overloaded or short circuit, it disconnect the circuit. So fuse is connected with which electrical appliance to safeguard it from the flow of current in excess or its safe limit of the current. So what is fuse? If electric fuse is a safety, first of all it is a safety device. This is a safety device which is used to limit the current in an electric circuit. The use of fuse safeguard the circuit and the appliance connected in the, that circuit of being damaged. It helps us to save our appliances from being damaged. The principle, name the principle of the fuse. It works on the heating effect of current. You know, on the previous video, I have in the previous chapter, very last, I explained the formula H is equal to I square RT. This is the heating effect of the current also. This is the heating effect of the current we can use. Then the principle is, the main principle is heating effect of the current. Then rise in the temperature of the fuse depend. Name the factor on which depend upon the rise in temperature. So first current rating, second directly proportional to the square, so and inversely proportional to the cube of the radius. It doesn't depend upon the length of the wire. Then material, what kind of material we are using for the fuse? Can we use, this is material, this is the fuse wire, this fuse wire we are using. What is the material of this fuse wire? Is it copper wire? Can we use copper wire? No, we cannot use copper wire. It is alloy of lead and tin. It is use alloy of lead and tin. Short, this is very short. Thin, not thick. It depends upon the load. If we, you can go to the industry, then you can see the fuse. There is a big fuse are there, and this is little thick wire is there. It depends upon the, because industry load is little big. And this is small wire. This is small fuse because we can use according to the load. Then it is short, thin piece of wire of uniform area of cross section. It is made up of material of low melting point. Name the characteristics of the fuse. Firstly, it should be a low melting point. Why it is low melting point? So as the current exceeds, or it can be heat up and it melt soon. So that's why it is supposed to be a low melting point and high resistance. If it is having a high resistance, then also it can be melt soon. Then overheating in excess of passes. Generally, underline the word, it is made up of alloy of lead and tin used as a, because melting point is low and specific resistance is more than that of copper and aluminium. Students, question, they are asking the question, why the copper and aluminium wire is unsuitable for use as a fuse wire? The question they have asked. Why the copper wire and aluminium is not used? Because they have a high melting point and low resistance. Moreover, the ordinary copper and aluminum fuse must be avoided as it is thick, so as it will not melt even the current exceed from the limit. Next, construction. So it is these are the poles. This is one pole and this is the second pole. This is terminal T1, this is terminal T2, and it is connected with the fuse wire. And this material is made up of porcelain. This is porcelain and it acts as a insulator. The question asked, they are asking why it is made up of porcelain, because, and your answer is supposed to be that it acts as a insulator. Porcelain holder, it is made up of a porcelain holder. This is porcelain, the cover material is porcelain holder. A socket having two metallic terminal to each live wire is connected, and it is always reason, very important question, it is why the switch, why the fuse is always connected in the live wire, very important question. So your answer is the fuse wire is always connected in the live wire before the appliance, so that the current, when the current exceed the rating of the fuse, it may melt and break the circuit first. It may melt and break the circuit first. So before the current reaches the appliance and no current flow in the appliance, what happen? If we connect in the neutral wire, we can connect in the neutral wire, no problem, but the problem is there if the appliance is damaged or having any wire from the inside appliance is touched with the iron body, then if you try to repair that one, it the fuse may be cut, it may be melt, but it is connected with the live wire, and when the person touch that faulty appliance, it may get a fatal shock. So the current is complete and circuit in the appliance due to voltage fluctuation or short circuiting. If excess current flows, the circuit becomes incomplete and no current flows in the appliance. It is unsafe. Next question they can ask, why it is unsafe to connect the fuse in the neutral wire? Why it is unsafe to connect the fuse in the neutral wire? And due to some, and your answer is supposed to be, if due to some defect in the appliance of the excessive current of the flow in the current, the fuse blow off. The fuse can be blow off, no problem, and the current stop flowing in the circuit, but the main reason is appliance is still connected with the live wire, which bring the current positive positive charges. So potential, high potential, the appliance is still connected with the high potential to supply the live wire. Now if a person touches that faulty appliance, he get a electric shock because the person comes in direct contact with the mains through the live wire. Okay, so thus it is highly unsafe to use the neutral wire. So how can we current rating of the fuse? Current rating of the fuse, the main formula is total power of the appliance in the circuit upon the voltage of the supply. You know that different appliances are having a different fuse rate are there. So fridge are having, a refrigerator are having a little high fuse rate, and small appliance are having a small high rating fuse are there. Different fuse rating are there, and as it is given table in your book also, so you can go through that also. Next one is we are using a MCB in our houses also, in our school also we are using a MCB. What is the full form of MCB? Miniature circuit breaker. What is the difference between the MCB and this fuse? If the current is exceed, this wire may melt, and we need to change this wire. If we use this type of fuses, we need to change this wire, and it take time after removing the fault from the appliance. But if it is connected with the MCB, the MCB can having a grip, having a small over there inside there is a spring are there. Springs are there inside the MCB. So when the current access, that spring access and the heat up, and it shut down the circuit. And after removing the fault from the appliance, there is no need to change the wire, only just to push it up. So there is a less time, it avoid inconvenience of connecting new fuse, and it is much safer due to it gives a quick response also as a MCB. So students need read the topic up to here, then it is very important, and note is very important. Read the note and try to find out the internal question answers, because in a physics they are asking mostly internal question, and your answer should be having a scientific reason should be there, not a logic, only scientific reason should be there, then only you will get a marks. Thank you.